This video will show you how to set up Google Apps. After you have signed up, either for a standard account or a business account, you'll get to this page. The first thing we want to do is go to the Setup tab. This will direct you through the steps to set up your Google Apps account. You want to select which features that you want. If you need help, there's a Show Me. It'll show you how to do it, walk you through the steps. You can always go back to the setup. It'll continue from your last step. You always want to make sure that Help Prevent Spoofing is on, and I will show you how to set that up later in this tutorial. This is where we will change the settings on the web server for your email. Under Mail, click on MX entry and select the domain. Under Email Routing, you want to click Automatically Detect and then click Change. You want to copy the points to and make sure you know the priority. You want to do that for all 5 settings. You want to go down and you want to change the domain, the main one that's automatically created with your account. You want to change that to priority 100 and click Edit. What the server will do now is act as a backup. If Google servers are down, it will collect email on this server until Google servers back up, and it'll forward all the emails. You want to make sure you set up all the domains that you want Google Mail on. And again, change the default one to 100. Click Next. And it will take between 4 and 48 hours for it to sync. You can migrate the old email from your old account. This is where we set up the domain to prevent spoofing. We will set up a domain key and a SPF record. So it says go to Advanced tab, go down to DKIM authentication, select the domain, and generate new record. You want to copy the text record name. You want to go down to Advanced DNS Zone Editor, select the domain, paste the name, set the TTL to 14400, and it's a type text, and copy the record value and paste it in there. Add record, and I'll show it down there. We will start authentication and go back to the setup. Next, we will set up the SPF record. So copy the underscore spf.google.com. We will go to the email authentication. Enable domain keys and make sure SPF is enabled also. Go down to include list and paste the underscore spf.google.com. We will check all entry and we'll click update. We will click next. The rest will allow you to set up the rest of your calendar, drive and docs, mobile access, and training for your users. Set up your mobile devices. Add applications from the marketplace. Training and support. You always will be able to go back to the setup and set up other settings. I'll show you how to add one more domain. You can add domain and we'll make it a alias. That way, if someone sends an email to info at your main domain, which is vincentlimo.com, it'll go to that email address. But if they sent an email to info at vincenttransportation.com, it'll also go to that same email address. And we will verify that domain the same way you verified your first domain. we'll set up a DKIM key for that one also. Start authentication.